Well, we got our first BushCat mission of the season here. Letting her warm up. Mag's checked down the end of the runway there. It's still pretty wet down there. I had to pick the tail up and blow it around with the slipstream there. But we got her headed down the runway and pick the tail up, get that flying, and pop the airplane in the air, get the flaps off. We'll build up a little speed there. You can see I only got one strip mowed in the center there because it was too wet to mow everything. I cut some tracks in it. I got to square that away when it dries up a little bit. Wind was blowing, so we weren't looking for Dwight. We went over to Farmer Bob's, and there he is. You can just see him going down by the main farm there with the tractor and the fertilizer spreader on it. So I gave him a text message there and said, "Hey, where are you going?" He said, "We're going over on the big field over there on Happy Valley Road." So I said, "Well, let me circle around and get some video of you." I thought I could land there on the ground and get some video on the ground like I did with the combine, but as you can see, it's all corn stubble there, and I was afraid I'd get the prop in it. So I said, "Well, we'll just do a couple of low passes and we'll get a little video of him." He knew we were coming, so waving at me. And you can see him spreading the fertilizer, pretty dusty down close there. I didn't want to get that, and where I was sucking it in the engine at all. So we circled around, get another pass there. He's headed right along the edge of the woods. You can see him here in just a minute, right out in front. There he is, headed around there, getting the fertilizer spread on there, and do a little of that strip tilling and get the corn drilled in. So yeah, got some video of Farmer Bob, and we're going to chase our shadow back over to the house and see if we can get this thing landed. Got a little bit of practice the other day. Moved the 150 up to Oswego County. Get the transponder put in it. So we're overflying the house and circle around on Smith Road there. You can see the field right there in the center of the frame. We're a little high. I've been got them vortex generators on there, so I got a little extra for the flare. So we carried a little more altitude in, giving her a little power to carry it in. You see we're doing about 45 or 50. And watch the airspeed indicator. It gets right down about 30 miles an hour before it stalls in on you now. So that's really made a big difference on the performance of the airplane. I hope you enjoyed the flight tonight, and back home safe and sound with the BushCat.